idol, when Moses came down, he burnt it and spread the ashes on the drinking source, and he made them drink it. Now, I would say God is a God of object lessons. In the entire Exodus was God demonstrating his superiority over all of the other gods. And so what happens after you drink something? Yeah, like, so 1 minute they're saying, this is the God that led us out of Egypt. And 2 hours later, God goes, where are your gods now? Literally, God converted the idol into human waste. Now, you could say that it also relates to that prescription in Leviticus. If you think your wife's cheating on you, then mix some ash and some water and all. That's a weird one, I'll be honest, but it does have some semblance to that as well, because this was a marriage covenant. But I love the thought of that. But the big argument among the skeptics, the critics, is they say, look, this house, petroglyphs in Saudi Arabia, it's no big deal. The problem is there's dozen plus or more on this particular rock. Again, just to reiterate, sitting in front of the mountain that the Jews believed was the real Mount Sinai during the time of Jesus. I mean, you always have to root it back to that. This is the mountain that Paul would have believed is the real Mount Sinai. Right in front of it are all these petroglyphs. The picture that I sent in the group thread is a picture from Egypt, the tomb of Pharaoh Seti I. And in that picture, it is Egyptian religious iconography. Okay? And under the cow is a picture of a person. It almost looks like he's trying to bench press the cow. And you'll also see people holding the cow's tail. Okay? And so what do you see right here? The person holding the tail. So there's one right here, there's one right here, there's something else down there. So, two, at least 5 right there. In Exodus, they ate and drank and they rose up to play. There was essentially a religious ceremony, an orgy. They were dancing, celebrating, partying. But one of the things they did is they would jump. There was this, where they jump over the cow. And so the practice of worshiping the cow, this pagan practice, it eventually migrated from Egypt up to Crete. And it eventually made its way to Europe. And literally that celebration is what led to bullfighting. But in Crete, you'll see these frescoes with people jumping and doing flips over the cows. And, these sort of like daredevil things. And it's just, there's actually a frise that almost looks almost exactly like that. And so keep going.
All right, you can leave my